Master John Nemtuda, 8th Dan, which means 8th degree black belt. The history of the school goes back to my teacher, Richard Demers, and Bill Turner founding Olympic karate schools. Before there was no karate school in Northwest Indiana, when Bill Turner and Mr. Demers came back from overseas, they looked around, found no school in the area. So they actually started it in the basement of the Hammond Civic Center in the early 1960s, and then it moved to East Chicago, and after East Chicago it moved to Gary at 3984 Broadway, where I took over the school in 1986. But I previously ran the school from 81 to 86 before I became the owner of the school. So this is not the second school in Northwest Indiana. This is the beginning of karate and judo in Northwest Indiana. Over the history of the school has had 3 world champions, many state champions, many local champions. We have competed in multiple states and we always did very well.
It's really fun for me here and I enjoy it a lot here. It's like, I think everyone here is my family.
La experiencia ha sido muy importante para Julián. Julián ha estado practicando 5 años en Olympic Karate School right now. Y el apoyo que él ha tenido del entrenador, de los entrenadores, de todos sus amigos aquí en la escuela ha sido muy positiva y le ha ayudado mucho.
Jack started practicing karate about 3.5 years ago. He started when he was 12, he's 16 now. And I started shortly thereafter. I've been practicing karate for just a little over 3 years, and I'm 51 years old now. I think what makes this karate school stand out most is that the senseis are dedicated to making sure that we really learn the techniques. They're not going to rush us to the belts because we're paying every so few months to get a new belt. They're going to make sure that we know the techniques, the katas, and we are equipped to know the next steps before we get that belt. So that's the important thing to me, is they're not rushing us through it. They're making sure we understand everything that we're doing and that we can teach other students as well.
This year will be my 10th year being in karate. I will be 16 in 2 months. It's important to me because it's kidnappers and molesters and very bad people that's out there, and Sensei has taught me self-defense, self-improvement, and for any of the young girls out there, you need to protect yourself, and coming here will be the right way for you guys.
Within the 10 years she has been with the Sensei, been by his side up to 3 days a week, and she has learned a lot. There's a lot of improvement with her confidence, with her poise, and just overall being able to handle everyday life. She's very knowledgeable. Her awareness is much sharper than it has been, and it's so much more than just the martial arts part of it. It's a lot of the technique, it's a lot of the knowledge that she has and the confidence that she has, and it helps with her concentration. And that works a lot and it goes a long way. He has a personal relationship with all of his students. He checks on them, and it's not just attending his class. He's also has a spiritual connection with the families. It's not like a business. It's also a personal relationship.
It changes you. It makes you more mature. It teaches you that, you know, the world isn't about you. Okay. You want to be able to be so good at martial arts that you can help other people. You can take that gun or that knife or that club away from that person, and you don't have to kill them with it. You don't have to hurt them. You can neutralize this situation. I'm 70 years old now. I've been in the dojo, okay? I've been in the dojo. I've been out practicing and practicing, and you can tell when you see me do martial arts, I've been practicing a long time. I take it very, very seriously, and I look at it in the long term. I don't want to just learn 3 years of karate, get my black belt, and drop out of it. That's not what it's all about. Karate is a lifelong thing. I mean, I'll do karate until the day I die. You know, and if I can do it afterward, that's fine too. You know, you can't beat Olympic. This place is great. That's why I'm here.
There's a difference between a training gym and a real karate dojo. A real karate dojo means you have to earn your belts and not just pay for a belt just to say you got a belt. When students here are promoted they are promoted because they passed a test. So students here have to train hard, they have to work hard, they have to put in sweat, they have to practice at home, and they have to have a behavior where they're worthy to test. In other words, a student cannot be in trouble in school and in trouble at home and take a belt test. It's all part of building the person, not just teaching martial arts, but working with the families to make sure they're being a good person in society. Best part of it is when you get a person that comes up to you that's 2 or 3 feet off the floor, and they have learned their basic techniques and their 24 movement kata. And it's like seeing them succeed, and the parents are so happy and overjoyed because their son worked hard or the daughter worked hard and really got it. It gives you a feeling like nothing else could give you. It just gives you an overwhelm. You walk out here just smiling. Want to come to a quality school where you have to work hard, you have a little fun learning, you like to compete in tournaments or you don't like to compete in tournaments, we have a class for you. But keep in mind that the world is changing and every boy, every girl, teenager or adults needs to learn self-defense. The world is changing, we're in a changing world. Prepare yourself. Don't get caught off guard. Call John at 219-962-4811. Call now.